The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Text me and let me know if you can hear my voice.
Down, 30 base.
All right.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Lock to throw on 2nd down. And some room to roam now. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
That's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, 57. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got an open man. That's Campbell.
All right,
a 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he spins through. And he takes this one for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
A little tackle trap for you there, boy.
Extra point.
Well, not a tackle trap, but wide trap anyway.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Excuse me.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's get these set. We're back doubles.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first.
Nigga, God bless you.
Picked off at the 21. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back.
Volume might be off because of
my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception.
My
that
settings.
means everybody finds
Setting I gotta change.
block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So like if I change that mic volume, it sounds better on this game, but you wouldn't be able to hear me in like other games like shooters, and, like Call of Duty, Ghost Recon, and stuff like that.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out.
Got a pick is he's actually getting double XP because he's playing for an injured safety. Pretty dope. Got a pick six early. That's like 1,000 XP for him.
Ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Right there, boy.
Abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
All right, so we got a monster stack, so I got to be aware of the run
got
here.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, got tight left. Everyone's got 4 down. Ready.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, man, he's going to throw bubbles, man. It's going to be a long day, man.
On the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're
taught to play
against a
boy.
wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Oh, Panther, okay.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Green dog, yeah, that's me.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
All right, see if I can catch him lacking real quick. One time for the one time. Put your 3D glasses on. This might be a quick one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Got a little man coverage here.
53, Mike. 3 buzz. Charlie. 53.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Should have got down. Should have got down. Got greedy.
Picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over
I got
the 30-yard line. He had gained really good yardage.
I saw that block get picked up, and I think I could get outside of that.
After you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to
check
preach to their guys.
This might be a pick six.
Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Watch the twins. Hey, alert 3.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Rain dogging.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
On third down, block. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
I gotta hit that seam right there.
On the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
See, we got. Let's see what we got.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch 36. Stop your whining. Mike, 36. Mike. Hey, Riblin. Hey, come on.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
With some both of those guys?
On third down.
Bro, that's terrible.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Look at this flats right there.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Okay.
Check 24. Check 24. 57 Mike. Mike 57.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
One monster. Got some
18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go. Set 60. Orange. 27. Rock it. Check 99.
Got him, coach.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
QB power.
It's like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Now this time, Locke will throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Come on now.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
You know better than that.
Being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Bravo. 57 the mic. 57 the mic. I'm on. Leo.
Trying to time that joint.
Get.
On third and long, it's locked. He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, man.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good
that was about to be one of them things.
And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
KD, baby.
Yellow.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Completes it to Dixon.
That's a truck, man. Come on now.
Inside the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 17. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, nope, don't like it no more. I like that right side, though. I'll try to get you that scene.
First down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to swing it, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Man is on. We got zone coverage, boys.
Line of scrimmage.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal.
Weird.
And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
But no, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holidays.
Oh, locks up to 85 overall. 91 throw power, 88, 90, 89. Damn good numbers. He said he hate the kick meter. Excuse me. Bruh, 6'3", 6'5", 6'5", 6 feet. This nigga got 96 feet. 6'3". He's got 6'5", 235 with 92 speed, bruh. Kill with these receivers, man.
Right, it is the season of giving.
The kick meter is definitely different. It's not, you know, if you haven't played in the last couple of years, it definitely looks weird.
He's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
See if I can get off real quick.
Working from the gun.
What you lacking?
Campbell making the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
He was
Campbell with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
So,
Brandon, my man, just one
obviously, I mean, I don't know if you caught the pre-snap, but
and that's
that
what
was,
they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season.
Trio, right?
It's been quick strikeability as we
number
saw
3 was not capped.
I think they're actually
they got a free release right down the middle of the field.
They're back on their heels right away.
Safety,
going to come
vacated,
from, how they're going to hit them.
Right down the field, which is the weakness in cover 3.
Well coached and extremely confident in what they do.
Well plays ball for a TD.
Touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Well plays ball for a TD, boys.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown.
That's a user hit stick. Let's go. That's a user hit stick fumble. Let's go, man.
Get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Actually on for the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
That's literally like the second or third time I've done that in like 200 games, bro.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble.
I never get those hits.
Score.
All I do with kickoff is try to take out blockers.
And
he ran right into him again, 35. We're going to force that last fumble. See if I can get him on the field again. Okay. All right. He's in 21 scout. Well, I mean, in these leagues, no matter what the score is, the first rule of the league is you can't quit the game, bro. Like this.
The Broncos on the field,
like,
ready to start their next
game.
drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Pilot, 64, wing.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive.
I was there.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now.
And most of the time, though, to be honest, people don't even like turn on their mics.
No, you can't, because if you're doing
in chat. Right, like I usually play in a party set. I'm not in one right now.
And they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Yeah, people usually play in party chat, so like you can't hear your op. Like when they're talking shit, you know, crying, bitching, moaning, whatever. You usually can't hear it.
Hey, high 7.
Block now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Well, the Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
I never knew.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
See if I can sneak one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Where that cornerback is, stuck with that 96-speed receiver.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Put that safety on the wrong side, boyo.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Get him! Get him! You got tape. You got 61. Matchbox. Light. Check 31.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Get open.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And a great move again. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Go on.
Check hot route. Hot route.
On 2nd down, here's Locke.
He broke this up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Banagoo in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They look to throw. It's Locke.
Somebody
that is incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Mahomes now on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess.
That's an inaccurate from
second
what,
down.
though?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Terry Godwin.
I should not have
And he'll
put
be
my
taken
feet
down,
there.
but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I should not have got my feet
So the
right
line
there,
of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get out of steam.
Wow.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They come out with one back and three tight ends. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. From 4 yards out, as his guys continue to pour it
Welcome to
on.
the end zone, bro.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Shit.
Got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Lewis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Five.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Lock now, just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. On first down, Lock. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20.
How does he get open?
He'll be
Make the
taken
catch,
down,
hold
but
him
first
to the
he
ball.
gets deep into Indianapolis
Trying
territory.
me, bro.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
Hey, Orbit.
If I'm going to drag us a pitch.
A final shot before half for Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's see if we can hit one of these traps, bro. What's it going to be?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offense...
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
God damn it. Wildcat. All right, let's do it.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Locke.
Oh, wow, that's wide.
He'll get this one to Patrick. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie Ragland in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Look, squeeze. Hey, foxtrot. Ready?
Locke to throw on 2nd down. They'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. 20, 10. Into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get one score closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
The comeback is real.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Man, why you took out?
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that.
We'll see if it's that easy here. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Number 53.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. It's a full race past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Reggie Ragland. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Check, 47. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Switch.
Play action. Now it's Locke. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch 57. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. What's the run? They're running it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is fielded at the 27. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Can I get a
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Yard after yard after yard.
On first down, Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6-man. 57. Check curl. Yellow.
From the 29, Mahomes to the right side to Eric Ebron. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
First down. 57. All day, every day, any day. What's
Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Broncos 8. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Lock now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's locked. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Down, Daniel.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Crunch time, defense.
Ready.
Block working out of the gun. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Reggie Ragland make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So we're 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Locke to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Locke now on 3rd and goal. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Here's Campbell, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
66, Broncos 80.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here we go. Hey, Delta.
On play action, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Locke going to go on 4th down.
Really bad, 4th and 25.
No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
That was an excellent read right there.
Jesus
Saw cover
Christ,
one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Block now to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's locked. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Kill.
Bravo. Hey, Sam on. Big grip.
Again, it's locked. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's taken down, but reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tate, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to at least make things a bit more respectable.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I
to
was
do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Indy. 65 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
On first down, Dobbins. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Dixon complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Check, 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 check.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff.
The Broncos take over. Let's go. Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Coming to you. Hey, check Mike. Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 21. Watch this. Look at me. Go. Deuce.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25.
I'm in position.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Wow, that is fucking wild.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now is Locke. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Ben Banagoo picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. He's going to let it fly. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
Check Mike 21. Army. Hey, check
61. Matchbox lights. Hey. High 7. Hit it.
Shotgun snap to Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 30, 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because they're locked.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's across but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. And the Broncos once again going for 2.
Here we go.
He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
This game, man.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number...
Intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
I didn't beat him to the end zone. Are you kidding me?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Colts, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.